Victims of the Obom-Kojo-Nto demolition have expressed disappointment at government show of indifference to their plight. They complain the Gasaf Municipal Assembly has not shown any commitment to resettle them as promised. Lord Asante Fojo reports the internally displaced persons are facing ejection from their temporary abode for non-payment of rent. Residents of Obom-Kojo-Nto, numbering over 500, were rendered homeless 3 months ago. This followed a demolition exercise by an investor who had acquired the land for a teak plantation. Affected residents had been living here for nearly 80 years. The Gasaf Municipal Assembly had promised to resettle the victims following a directive from the presidency. A 2-acre land estimated at 20,000 cedis was to be purchased for the resettlement. The investor who demolished the houses gave 5,000 cedis to the assembly to support the resettlement. Regrettably, the assembly has failed to pay even a peso from its coffers. Ejection is in charge of the resettlement.
Sometimes you, the media people, you just talk, ask questions anyhow. But I told you this thing happened in the middle of the year, and we need to make budgetary provision for it. If the assembly is taking time to address that issue, you should know the reason why this is. So we are going to help them, but we know the reason why. We know we are taking cautiously as to what we should do. Our next line of action.
The landlord, in an interview, has threatened to dispose of the land since a 1-month ultimatum given to the assembly has elapsed. The assemblyman of the area, Charles Tay, was disappointed at the turn of events.
I'm so much disappointed in the case because the DC were here, everybody were here. We promised the people in 2 weeks' time we are going to get the land for them. What they need is just the land so that they move on. But as I speak now, apart from the money, the one who caused the demolition has donated, nothing has come. We could believe there's no money, but if an individual can just come and then give out something in support of these people, how much more a whole assembly for 3 months? For 3 months. Are you serious?
Since the houses were demolished 3 months ago, affected residents have been living under deplorable conditions. Most of them live in crowded rooms with over 10 people, including children, sleeping together. They are being ejected from a temporary accommodation offered by sympathizers in the area when the sad event occurred.
As I speak, I'm a executive member of the assembly. I'm saying that if we think that this is important, we can find money to pay this thing. If we say we don't have money, it means that we don't see the need for this. The children are hanging. How they go to school is another thing. Their school uniforms are hung somewhere. I think we all know this story. And I'm only appealing to my authorities, my colleagues, that let's rethink, let's come together and see to the welfare of the people. And that is the very reason why we are there. We are not there for ourselves. We are there for these common people.
Meanwhile, a Good Samaritan through TV3 has donated a cash of 1,000 cedis to support the resettlement process. A few of the victims are struggling to put up these mud houses on a space given to them by neighbors.